Oh, goodness. Holy cow. We have some damage control to do, people. Code red. Code red. Not good. I got to get some things set up. Oh, my God. Pray for me. This is bad. This is very, 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 very bad.
Hey, used to have a silver tooth when I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the fitness, I'm a diamond and to run it back. Used to have a silver tooth when I was just a pup. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. I let shorty clean the fitness, I'm a diamond and to run it back. First order of biz, no snitch, and I try to keep it silent, but the kids don't listen. And birthday, got another hit, no flinch, and I tell them send a watch that I can fit both wrists. And with this, she on the class trying to get her ass bigger. She think I'm a last cause I got a pass with her. And I ain't trying to let her down, but I'm that nigga. If you was trying to settle down, get a fat nigga. Wax on, pull up in the city with a nice jump. Lights off. Lights on, Chinese throw the chicken, need a wipe to throw the rice on. Pull up double park with all the ice on. Pick 'em like, she running up, she running down. She pay a bill, she fuck it up. 52nd Street, I double down, then I doubled up. 2023, and I'm the only nigga coming up, yeah.
Can't stop till we all up in. I drop with the whole world spin. Shit pop when I do like this. It's the big black door.
Hey, used to have a silver tooth when I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the pennies, I'm a diamond in the rough.
24 karat VVs in the stars. Rings going off like Michael with the thumbs. Only one mobbing with designers in the thugs. When we shop at Rincon, bring a bottle full of bug. Couple platinum records later, still I got the game locked. Cut my lines fresher than Tory Lane's pop. Bugatti swerve and it's missing every raindrop. Hit them with that Frankenstein and they get their brain swap. Walk around like I'm nigga with the diamonds in the clock. You ain't walking on these hoes, I got diamonds in my socks. Might be funny like I'm Biggie, but I'm riding like I'm Pop. I'm the king of your city, give a fuck about your block. Lights on, lights off. Go and twerk it if you know that ass off. Deep dive and that pussy get lost. Go and turn up if you know that you the boss.
Hey, used to have a silver tooth when I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the fitness, I'm a diamond and to run it back. Used to have a silver tooth when I was just a pup. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. I let shorty clean the fitness, I'm a diamond and to run.
I now present to you the docs that shook the community.
Now turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Now turn it up.
I think that Bill made his channel on drama. I think that Edward made his channel on drama. And now that I'm emotional, yeah, Edward fucking lied to me. He loves to tear people down at his expense, and he thinks it's funny. And that's what the channel was built upon, and it's fucking gross.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
Sabby, don't restream this. There's a dox in it. There's a dox in this. Don't restream this.
It did, didn't it?
Just kidding.
Now turn it up.
Just kidding.
Now turn it up.
For all you retards out there, what's happening here is I am progressively turning up the sound of this. Progressively. Because you can hear Ray's voice in the background. saying, "What do you mean, just kidding? What do you mean, just kidding?" That's what's being played here.
Just kidding.
Because to give you guys some context for the people that don't know, Ed started this. He got into some beef with Ray. Oh, that's what happened. Ray came back, right? Ray came back and was that's when the whole thing happened with Nunya. Nunya brought him back in, and everyone was like, "Yo, I thought Ray was like meeting face to face, like went out of his way to like meet with Ed, and shit like that." And Nunya's like, "No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that." She like let him back in, and then Ray jumped up onto one of her panels and was like, "Yeah, there was all this stuff that I didn't know about Ed, right?" Well, Ed heard that, was all pissed off, and so you can see how this video progressed. Is first, I probably should explain this better, but first he started it. This was the start of the notification, right? "Sweet baby Ray, you think I would dox you? Fuck you, Ray," right? So it continues a bit. And then he adjusts it, right, as it's getting closer. "Sweet baby Ray, you think I would dox you?" He leaves out the "fuck you" part, right? And then it goes to Ray. This is like Ray on Gabby's panel, like way back. But then what happens is Ed goes live, right? Ed goes live and just starts the live. He just starts the live. But he gets a phone call, oddly enough, right? And who's on the other side of that phone call?
Just kidding.
Now turn it up.
Just kidding.
So you can clearly see it's just Ray saying, "What do you mean, just kidding?" Right? So Ray's like calls him right before the live to fucking get him to not do the live, and then Ed took down this live.
I talked to him a little bit after the trip.
So somewhere in here is apparently there's a dox by Savvy's terms. It gets really funny, hence why the Larry David thing is at the end.
Just to try to gather, where to go, where things were going to go from that point, what his intentions were.
I think it's at the end.
Point, what his intentions were.
Now turn it up.
Point, what his intentions were.
Now turn it up.
She stopped it right here. She stopped it right here. And was like, "See? It's a dox." What? Do you not know who Larry David is, woman? Are you crazy? That is fucking crazy. I cannot believe that was the bombshell. Okay, so I'm not going to spend a shit ton of time on this. I'm sorry, Ellen. This just blows my mind that she wouldn't know who Larry David is. That's wild to me. But anyways, so let me get this out of the way. Let's see where we're going here. First off, I guess I got to show that too. Sabby started the whole narrative about what was it, that I had doxed her during this. How do I want to say this GoFundMe event, right? That's where this all started. Now, that started because I dragged Sabby
little pieces
the other day on my most recent live stream, just making fun of her and showing this this panel where this actually happened. And I'll actually show that tonight here to give you guys more context. Because it's kind of funny how it all gets laid out here. Because oddly enough, Sabby even says that she was already doxxed when she's explaining this situation. So I'm not sure how I could have doxed her. It's a bit weird. But you'll see where Sabby got the idea was this. Okay. Yes, Angela, I know. I'm well aware that account has been around for a while. how do I want to say it's pretty stupid. It's like making some allegations that I was a rapist or something like that in college. If you're gonna make claims like that, there's two things. First off, if you go to the description of it, let's see, I probably have it in my alt Discord. Um, if you're gonna make claims like that, right? It's just really stupid because it discredits itself right off the rip. Okay, so the about page, and I appreciate. I think LARP called it out. I think Ellen called it out there, and it's funny. I think you got people in there like Laura and Becky being like, "It's just asking a question, right?" So let me just read you guys the description of this. Right, this is the about page on that. The screenshot that I took from it when I first saw it was, to give you some context, was in my Discord, was 131 of 2025. So it was from January. This is all the way from January 31st. That account's been around for. Obviously, I reported it. It did ban it for like defamation in Holland. Because like when you do it for defamation or for like, yeah, I think, I can't remember exactly what it is. But it, it acts like what country you're in, and does it follow your country's laws in regards to defamation. So obviously I did all that, but let me just read this to you. I'm going to leave out the parts of my docs, right? Hello, ask rapist, my full name, executive at my full company's name, about a non-consensual sexual interaction he initiated with a much younger female during her senior year of college at the college I attended. Mr. last name was recorded describing the interaction as it had taught him an importance of affirmative consent. I actually had to Google that, to be completely honest. We were sure the young girl who was raped appreciates her role in Mr. I keep almost saying my name, last name's life lesson. He describes the young woman of having just laid there and looked up with me with wide eyes as he penetrated her without consent. Ask TB about affirmative consent and what happened in college. It's his story. You can't argue that. It's in his voice. Mr. Last name, tell your story. Here's the stupid thing. If you have a YouTube account, if you have a fucking YouTube account and you have a video evidence of this, why wouldn't you just post that with your video? Why would you just post that on the YouTube account? You're asking me to describe it when you have video evidence of this? That's extremely dumb. That is extremely dumb. Makes just like, it just discredits the fucking claim in itself right there. Like, you would have been better set just like making the claim without this idea that there was video evidence of it. You know what I mean? Like, just like, some people are just so retarded. Anyways, so here's where Sabby got all upset, right? Or here's where my theory is that she came out with the theory of that I doxed her during this, is because never, when I brought this up, actually Sabby's really the one that exposed it. When I was on my stream the other night, I was like, hey, I'm gonna put this out there, right? I'm gonna show that, like, hey, I even have a fucking screenshot of like when she had this GoFundMe and the description of it, right? And I almost put it up, if you guys remember in the stream. I'm like, oh fuck, I caught her name was in the description too, so I blocked that out before I put it up there. I think that's where Sabby came up with the idea of being like, oh, I'll just say that TBS doxed me during this, right? That's what I'll tell everyone, that TBS doxed me during this. When in reality, what ended up happening is, I'll show you. We can actually go to the stream. Sorry, you guys are going to have to bear with me here. So what ended up happening was that Obviously, I knew of this. A lot of people knew of it. Actually, Locke knew of it. Ray knew of it. I think a lot of people did. I think Locke and Ray were the ones that confronted Sabby about it when they found out about this, right? And you can make up all, like, Becky can take her fucking, urgent care medical license and try to explain to us that here's what happens with 5-minute cancer, yada, yada, yada. But when push comes to shove, what doesn't make sense for that entire story is the fact that this woman is saying she had cancer for this short amount of time. And within that short amount of time, she made a GoFundMe. She made this GoFundMe in that short amount of time, asking for 50 grand. That's pretty fucking wild. Even if it was 5 minutes. So I think that is where it came from. Now I'm going to show you guys. She and even the panel channel, which people say TBS is down bad. Panel channel is down bad. Apparently, she was trying to find the stream where I did this doxing, where I exposed this GoFundMe, right? They can't find it. Panel Archives, the Nunya's new channel, who has everything downloaded or archived, she can't find it. That channel can't find it. Okay. So where is it, right? Sabby's just saying, that's where Sabby's saying, like, well, somebody asked, like, okay, Sabby, where did he dox you? I can't show that because that's one of the streams that he took down. But so no one has this stream. There's going to be a common occurrence of this, people, as we kind of go through this stuff. You will see of, like, no one really actually has any proof of me doxing. You know? So here you go.
Too many people, but before I drop down, I just want to say, Jeff, thank you.
Jeff stream from a way long time ago. I was on a plane. Sabby was being a little fuckboy in chat. Can you guys see chat all right? I think this would probably be the best way to do it. Yeah, you guys can see chat all right, right? So we'll go through here. Sabby took her messages out of this, ironically enough. But I will show you.
We didn't have those. They didn't go through. It just did not.
This was my level of exposure to Sabby and this GoFundMe.
Process through the email. So anyways, yeah, there is chat.
I'm just going to mute this because it doesn't matter what Jeff's saying. It's all just going down in chat. I'm just trying to see my messages so you can see my message. This is when, to give you guys context of this is when Sabby, if you guys remember when Chuckle's nudes were going around, she ended up, Sabby was on stream and just like let the nudes run and let the nudes like play. And then she like blamed it on her not having access with Locke's stuff. That's where that comes from. So I'm like calling her out. Sabby, no one buys your shit. You can't even form a sentence, much less pull the wool over her eyes, right? Truth Finder account is what I'm trying to say. Sabby's a saint because she brought it, right? So you guys are going to see I'm going at Sabby in chat here, right? Going at Sabby. I'll show you what gets her up on panel. Yeah, pack on. Then she calls out others for calling people sympathizers without proof. So I'm pretty heated, TBS, typical standard. I am, how do I want to say? Spurgin in chat. And here it is, folks. Here it is. You guys see it? Here, I'll get it bigger for you. One second. One second. There it is. This was the amount of exposure that I did for Sabby's GoFundMe. Sabby, what do you know about GoFundMe accounts? This comment right here, this is it right here. That's the amount of exposure that I did. That's the doxing that I did. Is I asked her what she knows about GoFundMe accounts. Bad God. Yeah, I guess back on stands by what he says here. But that's the level of exposure, right? Okay? Just to put that in perspective. Sabby wants to talk about that. It was like that I did some stream on it. No. No stream on it. This was it. And then I just like I did with the fucking Nunyanites and the Zoom, they think this is their Zoom calls, right? They think today is their Zoom calls, right? Did the same thing. Oh, you better screenshot that, Sabby. It's leaking, Sabby. Drip drop, drip drop. And then she jumps up there. And I guess we can listen to this.
We just want to watch.
There's Blaze.
Go back to his old ways of free speech and
She takes a little bit to talk about it.
the community has ragged on him and called
God for that birthday. He was in anxiety. Quite remember it was PP New Jersey. Blah blah blah. Jeff.
Who is Moose?
Chuckles. I'll go to jury deleted.
It's the only reason why. Yeah.
But I just went and checked.
We did like.
Okay. And I know Ray has a really.
Here you go. Here's a start. Here's
So-
the start. And she'll even say, so this is the reason I came up here. Sabby exposed this herself, people.
So the reason why I came up here is because Tommy Boy is asking a specific question.
Can
He
you
asked
answer the question?
how well I know about GoFundMe accounts. And since I know he is friends with Ray, and I know Ray has a really hard time keeping secrets, there was a few people in this community.
How fucking ironic is this that she's blaming Ray? When this comes up, I just realized that. So she just went live to expose me for, let me just get this straight, fucking doxing Ray as Larry David, okay? And then cut to like 2 years ago, she's saying that Ray is the one that told me about the GoFundMe account.
There was a few people in this community, and I know Ray has a really hard time keeping secrets.
That is fucking hilarious.
There
bro.
was a few people in this community that went digging into me. And they found out that I started a GoFundMe account last year, sometime between June and August, when I found out that there was a chance that my cancer had returned. Not just the carcinoma cancer that I had in my appendix, but I currently have 5 tumors that are benign because I have been fighting this issue for about, 6-7 years.
That's a long
Because
time.
these are all the discs of the inside. These are the discs that have been determining whether I'm still in the clear, if I'm still recovered.
And benign, of
If
course,
I'm
for those who
cancer-free.
don't know, is non-cancerous. For those who don't know.
I love how she just shows a pile of discs, right? And she's like, it's all in there. That's the proof. That's the proof there. What the fuck?
I have one inside of one of my livers, one on the outside, one in my uterus, and two.
And it's funny to like go back and to look at chat, right? And just to see, right? Like, you know, Haystack is just like fucking Mitch, right? Like they're it's similar to PatCon, right? They're here to stir the pot, right? Like they just want to see drama, which is fine as long as people see that. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just it's a part of the game.
Around a kidney.
No one really cares about any of this shit. Like it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
I have notes from my doctor's offices on all of it. They have grown so minimal that they won't even do a biopsy, but they are declaring that they are benign.
Anyways, this is the whole fucking story. Well, here, you guys can keep playing.
That I wasn't going to be allowed to work anymore because I was going to be
based on his last message here.
Dealing with that.
I'll be keeping you in my prayers.
And before that, about 10, 12 years ago, I was doing home health care. And I was watching these people that I was caring for at their homes. And I started a business license in my name to help patients or clients. They're basically considered clients. Because
okay, we can go back to that. We'll hop over to this for a second because, you know, I appreciate the chat, and I will what's it called? I will accommodate chat here as I see fit. So it is funny. I saw that, yeah, they can't keep their bullshit straight. So I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure she even says it in this video, which will be a good chance to watch this here. And for the record, I was breadcrumbing Frank for a pretty long time as well too. If you guys remember, I'll show you one of the biggest breadcrumbs. Was actually fucking, yeah, I'll show you one of the biggest breadcrumbs as we finish this. It's a short video. It's only like 2 minutes.
Nobody said you did, stupid. That's all they can both fucking get. And then they're like, show the proof. It was a phone call. I don't record calls, okay? Yeah, well, you know, nobody wants to watch mine and James's show because it's not drama. So only very few people. So we kind of got our own channels right now and doing our own thing. So, but we're still doing the show as well.
No, you guys are
Friday.
the best thing that ever happened to the community of drama.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
you
Well, whenever you gave
put
me,
casters on other podcasts. You shouted out on people to other spaces
all the time, but those people didn't see that. And, you know, whenever the,
How many people called me up with like personal drama? Like that's, and I would never dox anybody. It's not my way. But I mean, I know everything about everyone, including like personally. Like I would never try to harm nobody.
right. I wouldn't think that you would. I wouldn't think that you would, but yep.
And
And
that's the whole, like, and even me and JC Colfax had a falling out. Like, babysat that dude and fucking took him out to restaurants and bars. Like, everybody, like, you work every day. So does James. Most of these people, my friends, they don't have jobs. And they're only nice to you until you disagree.
exactly. So can I ask you something?
Yeah, go shoot.
So what's up with these jailhouse calls? Because I've been mentioned a lot in them, and you had a call with Ed while he was in jail, right?
I think Ed called me 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've only heard one so far, but let's see.
He tried calling me like 30 times.
Yeah, figured. But yeah, they've been released. It's because they got that cult mentality, and obviously they're not here for the right reasons. And I'm just gonna call it what it is.
Oh, it's 100% called in, Alex. Like, because one time I said, I told a pedophile, like, I don't want you to kill yourself, man. I said, as a child of God, I love you. Like, I want you to get the help you need. And then people are saying that, like, Ray sympathize. Like, I'm a I've caught that many pedophiles, but I'm a ped sympathizer because I don't want them to kill themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I've been called the same thing for clearly asking a question. So yeah, it's been that way for a while now.
Send me a link so I can talk to you and James soon. I want to hear if he wants to talk to me. I don't think he does.
To like Zoom or on a panel?
No, I ain't doing a panel. We'll do
Okay.
a Zoom call, will we? What's up, Carlos? I just showed up to an appointment right now, but I missed you both. I hope all was well.
All right, you too.
All right. All right, bye.
All right, bye. Bruh, what the actual fuck? Let me stop this recording. Hold on. Hold on, don't say nothing. Hang on. Fucking A. Nobody said you did.
I wasn't listening. Did she bring up Frank in there? Did she? Because on that recorded call with Ray, she brings up Frank to him there. She thought she was Frank. I'll explain the whole Frank thing, but here's one of the biggest drops that I did for big old Frank, or breadcrumbs, I should say. 1 second here. Was actually, because I think this is where I thought people were going to pick up that this is where I was Frank, because I was going heavy on both accounts in this chat.
Okay,
And I present to you Raven Wolf.
That's an understatement.
You are hiding something.
I have married men message me.
Oh.
Right? Right?
No problem.
Watch. Why do you think I left this in?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I'm not
She's
Ray.
up there.
I'm not Ray. I'm Raven, but not Ray.
Ray is not here, guys. Ray is not here.
I'm a decoy.
That was
so
me.
they're not-
That was Frank. Look at that's Frank right there. Quality 720. Hold on. See that? That's Frank. That has to be Ray, right? And then you can see I'm pouring one out.
Ray is not here, guys. Ray is not here.
I'm a
There you go.
decoy,
There's a
so they're
TBS.
not-
There's a TBS Easter egg right there for you, people. So yeah. So where the Frank stuff comes from is obviously I opened up my YouTube tab on hoaxes, and you can see my alts in there. Let me put it this way. Now let me show you guys this. They're gonna use it, right? Which is fine, right? But let's put it out to them. Here is Miss Credibility, right? Here's Miss Credibility claiming that I doxed her children, right? And that they're looking for the screenshots now. So here we go. That $200 that Telly didn't put up, Nunya, I will cash app you $200 if you can find those accounts in a legitimate fashion, meaning like in a stream where we can see the stream running. It can't be some Photoshop shit. That $200 that Telly owes you, I will pay for it. Boom. If you can find any of my alts doxing your children or doxing anyone for that matter, you have my word. Provide legitimate proof in a moving text in a stream, and that $200 is yours. You have my word. So we're waiting for it. We're waiting for it. I'll pay Telly's debts. That's what it'll come down to. I will pay Telly's debts. That's no problemo. So hopefully Sabby is still restreaming this so that Nunya can hear this. Oh my god, and I got beef with you too, fucking Be Kind. Holy shit. This is where I get bad with what's it called? You know, like I expect too much out of people. You know what I mean? Like to kind of have like a backbone and shit like that. Like, you know, is a good example of one is like Capped, right? Like the majority, like Nunya's a piece of shit, right? She's been fucking dragging the fuck out of Sabby. We've all seen the fucking videos, right? You're a fucking Doxxed piece of shit. You know, your boyfriend's fucking into fucking kids, all this shit, right? And now they're just fucking chill, right? Cap, same way, dude. Fucking hated this chick. Cap gets out of fucking divorce court. Who's the first person he calls? He said this on stream for the record. He calls Bobby Joe. Now he can't fucking, now Bobby Joe's the fucking, you know, the fucking devil to this fucking man. You know what I mean? It's just weird how things flip. And so be kind. Where my beef is with you is months ago, I tried bringing up to you, like, when you were cozying up with Nunya, I was like, yo, bro, didn't Bobby Joe just fucking show a text message of Nunya legitimately asking if Bobby Joe had Be Kind's info? And Bobby Joe's like, no, why? No, Be Kind, it's not any chat. You shot me down for this. You'll probably remember it, right? This has nothing to do with what in someone's chat. I was like, yo, Be Kind, you're like vouching for Nunya, right? After there was a fucking literally a text message of her being like, do you have Be Kind's info? Why? Because she was talking shit. When I brought that up to you, you like, it doesn't matter. Now I see you, and you're like, yeah, fuck Nunya. Nunya can't tell the truth. What the fuck? What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? Unreal. This shit's wild to me. It's wild. So there's another screenshot I want to show here, because the funny thing of this whole gotcha moment, right, was like Sabby. She was going to show where I dox people, right? Isn't that what the whole fucking thing was? She was going to show where I dox people. Well, let me show you one of the times. There's been many times that I have exposed Sabby, which is probably why this is actually happening now. You know, Sabby does not like the TBS. But let me show you where Sabby, if you guys remember, I got onto a panel with good old Tommy from CPP, who, again, listen, like, you can let bygones be bygones, right? That's fine with me. But I think there's some reasons, like, you know, maybe why Captain's not around anymore, right? And why other people have a bit of issues with guys like Tommy Tommy letting people like Sabby just like walk back in. Because if you guys remember, CPP was having a stream and Sabby was saying, I never doxed anyone from CPP. When it turned out, dun, da, 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 Sabby was here doxing Cooley. Full name. This is Sabby. This is the sort of like boom shit you were looking for. This is like Sabby actually doxing. What did Sabby show tonight? She showed, bro, let's just go back to that. Can we? Let me just get this. Hold on, people. One second. Christy, can I show this screenshot? You gonna have a problem with that? Of this Discord? Okay, thank you. This was Sabby's opener. I can't. when I saw this, I was like, "There's no way." I was like, "This can't be real." Well, that guy, I take that back. This can't be real, right? Just so everyone can see this, right? It's like Savvy says, "Haystack or Tommy Boy." Tommy Boys. I just saw it. Tommy Boy looks to have doxed him. Freya. This is Freya. Oh my god, I didn't even realize this was Freya. Bro. Oh my god. You mean oh my god. Dude, this is too fucking funny. Holy shit. Hold on, just give me a minute. I have to go to my alt account. People know of this one already. Oh my god, this is too Savvy teed this one up. I wish I had more time. Unfortunately, I probably would have like put something together if it was back in the day. I didn't I don't have the time. My fake girlfriend's parents are coming into town tomorrow. So I had the one night free tonight, and then it's gonna be fucking miserable until like Sunday. So pray for me. So this is really the only time I could get this done. I do look forward to Ryan's dragging stream. Hopefully they come up with some receipts for the dragging stream of like me or any of my accounts doxing. That would be nice, I think. But for some reason I have, that's so funny too. Let me show you guys another one before let's finish this, okay? I know this ADHD is killing everyone. Fuck, is it not in here? I'm looking for. Okay, give me 1 second. We'll leave this up for Savvy because that's her got you good shit.
Never meant to make her cry. Now I'm seeing tears in her eyes. Half and half, make believe. So she thought, well, my heart was on my sleeve. Honey, I cried too. Better believe it. Honey, my heart still beats for you, even though you don't feel it. Beat it. Never thought some silly songs could ever go and hurt someone. Never meant to sing my tune for anybody else out there but you. Honey, I cried too. You better believe it. Honey, my heart still beats for you, even though you don't feel it.
All right, we're back. Sorry, people. So sorry, I got sidetracked there. The reason I got sidetracked is because Sabby's fucking earth-shattering evidence is this Freya, like, so this word of mouth being like, Freya being like, Tommy Boy looks to have doxed him. And then Haystack post another one. Can't copy and paste in this? What the fuck? She doesn't even know, this woman doesn't even know how to copy and paste into a Discord, and you're taking her word for it, Sabby? Freya. Who the fuck is Freya? Freya? That Freya? You mean this Freya, Sabby? This Freya? This Freya. I don't even want to play.
Side with
That
the perpetrator.
Fucking ponytail Chomo's voice that she loves. That Freya? This Freya? This one, the one that you're chumming it up with in Ed's chat, that one, that Freya, that's the one who exposed me. Okay, we got you, loud and clear, Sabby, loud and clear, loud and clear. I'm trying to think what else I got to go over here. Give me a second to try to think what else was on Sabby's. So she claimed, let's help me out here, chat. So she claimed that I doxed Ray as Larry David. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go back to this. Let's just keep this up. So I doxed Ray as Larry David. Because look at, she like sat on this for such a long time, right? She was like, look at, there it is. There it is. And oh, she did the total Nunya thing too. That's right. She, then she literally fucking, what is it? She said that she couldn't show the full proof of me doxing Ray because it would further dox Ray. She like totally pulled that's like the Jeff Nunya shit, right? Like, well, like, listen, I know, but I can't tell you that I know, right? Watch, listen to this. Bro, come on, dude. That is wild. That is wild. We just watched that video. It's pretty much just fucking 3 sentences played over and over again. Bro. Okay, sorry. That's fucking wild. Okay, then the Frank stuff. Oh, yeah. And then she goes on to show... Here, let's go through this. She goes to show... So her proof that all my doxes, or all my alt docs, was by showing that, like, she's going to show, like, her and Nunya are going to show that, you know, they blocked me or banned me from their channels, which means that it was doxing, because we know by a typical Nunya stream, there's not a reason that it's all blue on the chat. It's all blue on the chat because all those people don't dox, and anyone that comes in there without a wrench just doxes, right? That's how it works. Actually, so you can look at Sabby's right now. See how it's all blue here? See how it's all blue? That's how this works. This is all blue. These are all non-doxers. Anyone else? You've fucking been doxed. Or you're a doxer. Actually, I don't want to show this. Hold on. Because there's probably doxes in there, to tell you the God-honest truth. There's probably doxes in there. What a retard. She should have never showed that. I'm glad I didn't either. Well, I kind of did, but I stopped. Okay, and then the other things we're going over, because I'm just trying to run through these, because I'm not going to be able to... Sabby actually doxing. right? You want to see some irony as well, too? You want some more irony? Docs. This.
Hey, your bitch doxed me plenty of times in your channel, and you said it's okay.
Nanya, you're a lying piece of fucking
Are you
shit.
fucking kidding me?
She never doxed you.
Oh wow. Okay.
She compared your
Okay.
voice to
Fuck
another
you.
woman.
You're a
And you
cuck.
said,
No.
oh, you should dox
You're a
me.
cuck. Shut up,
That's
bitch.
not a fucking dox.
You are a
Listen,
cuck.
wait a minute.
Listen,
She's
yes, it
not
is a
talking
dox.
about that. She's not talking
No.
about way in the beginning about how she has
Well, that's where
springs.
this
How I
shit-
had to
bitch
even
will fucking
point that
hoe.
out
Bro,
to you.
that's where this shit
That
started.
I'll pull up
It's
videos
dumb
right
as
now.
fuck.
no, it started really after the Kurt and fucking Krusty shit. That's when it really started.
No, that's not
It
true,
did.
Bobby Girl. It started when
Yes,
she
it
compared her
is.
voice to that girl on what's her face's panel, Chuckles,
Yes.
and she's like, "Oh, that sounds like Nunyo. Maybe she was here before," and it turned out not to be. That's not a fucking dox.
No, but you tried for 3 fucking hours, and you've continued up until what? You guys, she still continues to do it. You're just too fucking stupid and can't see shit when you're
Or maybe I don't.
sleeping. Dumb.
Just a reminder, she's talking about Sabby here. She's talking about Sabby this whole time.
Maybe I
Dumbass.
don't. Maybe I
Shut
don't
up.
give a shit if she
I don't even
doxes.
care about your excuse.
Oh,
I know you
come
don't
on,
give a
Locke.
shit if she doxes.
Fuck about
That's fine.
that.
Go
You're
fuck
just
yourself. Go fuck
How many?
yourself.
come on.
You guys know what that? You guys know what that ding is?
How many people have you doxed? Maybe
Shut
I don't
up.
give a shit if she
I don't even
doxes.
care about your excuse. I
Oh,
know you
come
don't
on,
give a
Locke.
shit if she doxes.
Fuck about
That's fine.
that.
Go
You're
fuck
just
yourself. Go fuck
How many?
yourself.
come on.
How many people have you?
That's Nunya Doxing fucking Locke.
You doxed.
I don't
You wanna
know.
fucking know
Every
her?
one of you cocksuckers have done it
Now
to me, bitch.
you gonna do that, Locke? You really gonna do
Fuck
that?
I,
Oh,
nah, I
that's
said
it. No, I just kicked him. If
that's
somebody
crazy.
would call somebody fucking a dox
Yeah,
on
yeah.
his channel, he would have kicked them.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
So,
Bro, I just caught that. Did you just hear that? Oh my god. Did anyone else just catch that? It might just be because I have my headphones in. Anyone in chat, did anyone else catch that? I just want to, before I replay this. Too fucking funny. Cole got it. Where is this dude? You tell me this dude's just gone, Spurgeon? Listen.
them.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
So,
Exposed. Imagine, like, you guys can make fun of me all you want about, like, hiding this shit from my fucking girlfriend, right? Like, yeah, this is the relationship I want. I would want my fucking British ass girlfriend behind me being like, get her, get that bitch. No, bro.
on his channel, he would have kicked them.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
So, nope.
It's so trashy. It's so white trash, dude. I'm sorry, but that's so white trash. Just fucking, like, I can just see this dude hopping around in the background, fucking exposed. They're fucking done for, baby girl. Let's go to Walmart. Baby. Oh my god. And then did you guys see Nunya? I was watching, I don't know, over stream last night or something like that. She's fucking showing off her, like, I had 2 10s and then they turned out to be 8s or some shit like that. They're talking about, like, fucking what is it, subwoofers, dude? Like like that shit was cool when I was in high school. And, like, radio decks. What are you talking about, bro? It's 2025. Grow up. Maybe that's where you could fucking spend some of your money on. Fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Frank? Dude, that's not the real Frank account. I'll show you the real Frank. I have the real Frank. But here, I'll give you guys another funny one here. Here is another one. Is Sabby still restreaming? I wonder if Sabby. See, now what Sabby didn't show. So I showed you guys this one, right? I showed you guys this one, right? Which was Jeff's. I do use a JBL clip, to tell you the truth. I do. So this is the one where, like I said, right? Where I had that, where all I said to Sabby was this, right? That's all it took, right? And then she ran up there, told her whole fucking story, right? There it is, okay? What Sabby probably doesn't know is of this one, because this is deep in the archives. Deep. We'll speed it up.
Okay. I don't hear.
So if everybody's really curious about the 5-minute cancer, I'll explain it. 5-6 years ago, I was working as a CNA doing home health care. I was getting little twinges.
So this is like a day or two after that Jeff panel, just for reference. Okay, I'm going to put it back down to regular speed because this story does not. It just really doesn't make any sense. It's it's really funny. I just got to say this before I play this, right? Just so everyone's kind of thinking about this in the back of their head. The fact that when you look back on things, right, and look back at these videos, and you see this whole saga with Sabby, I still stand where I stand with it, right? All these other people, like just like Becky, right, on Hoaxes the other night, right, was like, well, now I listen. It's like, hey, here's this comment that you made when this video was posted, right, which is not even my video. It's Dr. Jeff, so one of your people, right, that's posting this. Are you saying he's taken it out of context? Well, no. Well, yeah, he did take it out. Now I know differently. It's like, well, why'd you spend the better part of a year dragging this woman over it? And now that she's, buddied up to you, all of a sudden, it's like, actually, what, her story's legit. It makes a lot more sense now. It's just, and if you kind of tend to look at a pattern, there's really one person who's the common denominator who always has these people. LARP in chat is actually a good example, right? At one point, none used to say LARP kept it 10 toes down. He kept it real the entire. He knew the community lore, right? The minute you disagree with Nunya, right, it's cooked. You're done for, and you get flipped over to the other side. You're way flipped over into the other side, right? Now all of a sudden you're fucking a liar, you're a chomo protector, you're a predator, everything. And it's just so funny to see these people try to eat their words with this woman that they dragged literally for years. For years.
In my abdomen. So on the third day I went to, and it wasn't an ER, it was like one of those, I don't know, emergency clinics. And I walked in after that I think I was having appendicitis. So he did an exam and he was going to rush me to the ER. But it was only like 5 to 8 minutes up the street. So I drove. I got into the ER. They rushed me in. Appendix. It was about 3-4 days later. They called and told me that the surgeon had found an abnormality within my appendix, and that it came out as a carcinoid tumor. They said that it was cancer, but they had been able to remove all the margins. So I was in remission. And the amount of time that she had told me that I had cancer and I was in remission, it felt exciting. because I don't have to go through chemo or anything else. Last summer, I was having twinges in my abdomen again, and I had sent locksmith old doctor's notes and shit. And they ran CAT scans, MRIs, ultrasounds. Well, they started with the ultrasounds, went to CAT scans, then they went to MRIs. And they told me that by the time they got the CAT scans that I had 5 masses under 3 millimeters. One's in my liver. One is in each of my kidneys. My cancer was inside my appendix at the time. That was about 5 years ago. So now I have a mass on the outside of my liver, one inside my kidney, one on the outside of the other kidney, and one in my uterus. So by the time they got to the MRIs,
Sorry, I was on mute. Let me just do this publicly really quick. Just take a quick little intermission here. I'm actually just going to ban this retarded woman from my chat right now. Just do it publicly. Hide user. Be kind. She's nuked. This woman is legitimately a fucking retard. I'm sitting here thinking about, like, because she's just in here spurging in chat. I'm like, why was I pissed at this chick? What was it? And I remember, like, Vic bringing up shit about her and stuff. And that's right. You know what it was? This is when Nunya was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go to this fucking conference that I know TBS is going to go to in Vegas at the end of the year. And this bitch Be Kind, who's saying you're too invested in the drama, was like, I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Nunya, I'll pull up with you. Bitch, you're too invested in the drama. 3 months ago, you were sucking farts out of Nunya's ass, and now you're calling her fucking fake. Pick a lane, bitch. All right, back to the...
I was freaking out and terrified because 2 years prior, I had just helped my son's grandmother get through chemo treatment on stage 4 endometrial cancer, and she had passed away. So I was freaking out and scared. I'm not lying.
Lying Savvy, as I have stage 4 cancer, and what your GoFundMe description means.
And just what you're saying here, like, this is like chat. I didn't have chat recorded on this, but this is chat just, like, being like, Sabby, you're full of fucking shit. Now that Nunya wants her on their little side, now that they got her in Slack, it's like, well, you know, the story adds up.
I am not lying. I put on there, and I can't even open it. I tried to show it to Locksmith before he even popped the live. I can't even open it.
Yeah, it wouldn't even do it. It just says deleted by it.
It was a carcinoid tumor of the appendix. Anybody can look it up. I really did have cancer. I really was scared and terrified. I didn't want to have to ask my family for help. So after the CAT scans, when they told me that I didn't have just anything, I had 5 masses. Okay, how's an exposure? I didn't post it on any social media at all. I didn't
Exposure
tell
for what?
anybody. I didn't tell my family. I didn't tell anyone here. I've never shared the link with anybody. Feel that I'm the only person in the world with my name.
So,
I'm
Jack, what
literally
you can do if you really don't like it?
Did you hear this?
With anybody. That I'm
So-
the only person in the world with my name.
So,
I am
Jack, what
literally
you can do if you really don't
only
like
person.
it, you can just go. If you don't like it that bad, I just don't see the problem with it. I mean, other people get on there and ask for help. I thought that's what it was for. Why all the hate? I don't understand.
No, I did not say so. When I was running a business doing caretaking, I also ran another GoFundMe for supplies. Old playing cards that people didn't want anymore, old board games because the kids got too old. Anything from anybody local. I had it on Marketplace and I had it on GoFundMe. The GoFundMe was live for about maybe a week, and I received 0 donations. None. As soon as I found out from my doctor that that my tumors are benign or suspected to be benign, I completely deactivated the GoFundMe. But I thought if I deactivated it, it removed it. I didn't realize it still left it up.
No.
Why is Annoyed exposing me right now? I don't know. I don't even know what channel he's on.
Exposing who?
Bro.
Watch your girl up. Jamon likes black chicks.
Bro.
Oh, good. Well, she ain't black.
I gotta cue something up. I just got some. I
have no idea.
I just got some.
I have never seen a bigger group of people just be wrong more than these people.
Oh,
they're just wrong. Incorrect.
Hold on, I gotta make sure I can play this. This is
how do you do that,
bro? We'll end with this. We'll end with this because I gotta get the fuck to bed. I got a big.
Sorry to hear, but happy it's benign. Yeah, for sure, Elsie.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. So this is all right. So let me just close up and then we'll end with this, okay? Just as a closer in terms of just like putting this to bed. I know they're gonna run with it. Clown's gonna be like, all right, I can look at as I heard about Nunez. Look at I knew he was a bad man. I knew he would like come on. Okay, if you guys want to think that, sure, right? Like these, like I said, here is actual doxing Sabby in a Discord, right? Here's all I said. There's going to be no stream that the panel channel can't find, that panel archives nobody can find, right? Nobody can find this stream that I did that I doxed Sabby. This was me asking Sabby about a GoFundMe, and she went up there and spilled the beans, right? And this is Nunya claiming that they're getting screenshots, right, of my alts accounts doxing her children. And remember, I will pay the $200 US dollars, not euros, US dollars, to Nunya if she can show credible screenshots, videos of those accounts, those actual accounts, doxing. I will not change them. I'll keep them up. Will not change the names or anything like that. They will stay as they are. And you show me live streams where they're doing any sort of doxing, any doxing whatsoever, much less your fucking children. I don't even, is it plural? Is it like, who even knows at this point with this woman? You know what I mean? Honestly, who does really know? Because, you know, not to like, even if she was to find something, well, she wouldn't, but like, if anything, you got to think about it from my end. Like, Becky told me that she talks to her kids about me, right? Like, that her kids were laughing about me making fun of their fucking stupid ass names, right? Like, she talks to her kids about that. And then Nunya, it's almost like she was fucking following suit with Nunya. right?
Most. Fuck with me and see what happens. My kid would take you out himself, bitch. You got life fucked up.
You're probably in control anyway.
My kid would take you out himself, bitch. You got life fucked up.
You got life fucked up. So, like, if anything, I should be the one worried about these people and their fucking children. They're the ones talk. I don't know your fucking children. I don't give a fuck about your children. What are you talking about? Let me put it this way. I do care about one child here. I do care about one child here because I find it so fucking funny. Let me just pull this one up. Hold on. I don't remember the exact context, but this was just the stream that Sabby is having. I think she's currently having right now. I think Sabby said something like, "Did you not think this was going to happen? Did you not think this was going to happen?" Right? And you know who decided to show up in chat as we're talking about children? Do you know? This fucking woman shows up in chat. We still haven't seen these text screenshots. The fuck are you talking about, woman? And what are you doing in a YouTube chat? She's the one that was in there gassing them up. Oh, just wait till they have stuff. Bitch, don't you have shit to deal with at your own home today? The fuck you talking about? Worrying about me over here in Europe, in the UK. Because if it's not North America, then it's the UK or Asia, where the slanted eye people live, right, Sabby? So yeah, the only ones that I care about, remember, Mitch, when you were so pissed off at me about when I got off your panel and I said, fuck you and your Chomo son. Maybe Hoax will do if he cares so much, right? If he cares so much about fucking predators, hopefully he'll do an update this weekend. Because, man, I tell you what, if that was happening in my household or with my family, I sure as hell wouldn't be spending my fucking time on YouTube the day of. That would be kind of the least of my fucking concerns. But, some would argue that my priorities are fucked. So, in closing, I've given you the money. Here it is. Here's the offer. Go find the doxes. And just to bring home the fact that the level, I want you guys to be sure, the IQ level, really, okay, of Sabby, the one behind this exposure. I first want you all to take a very, very good look at my profile picture. Oh, why do I have a FCC? I'll tell you why. To troll B-Sox, actually. He got nuked right away, dude. It got nuked right away. I got nuked. He nuked it right away in his channel. I was trying to get him more pissed off at you. It's pretty funny. But anyways, yeah, that's why I had it. That changed recently because I was. It was right after when he was like trying to get you to pull up. Him and Jeff were. So then he was having a live one day, and I was like, I'm gonna go in there as FCC, and I went in there, and I was like, I tried to be as much like you. I was like, I can't remember what I said. Something like, "You're a childless, lonely man," or something like that. That'll never have a family. I don't know. I fucking butchered it. Anyways, so in closing, guys, sorry. IQ levels. Please take a good hard look at the PFP. Does anyone know who that PFP is? Don't say it in chat if you know. Do not say it in chat if you know. Okay? Do not. Because Sabby knows. Sabby knows. I present you with your expositor, Sabby. Sabby C.
Do y'all see that picture up there? TBS is still doxing. Becky, did I tell you who that man is that TBS is using right now?
No. I don't
Should
know.
I?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know who it is, so send it to me on IG. I mean, there's people I don't want to hurt. I mean, I wouldn't hurt Ray or anybody like that.
I wouldn't hurt Ray. But do I really have to tell people? This is how he's doxing.
Bro, I'm going to pause this for a second. I'm going to put this back up. Bro. This is what she's talking about. I haven't even listened to this whole thing.
Did you get it?
Did you get it? And Becky doesn't know either. What uncultured fucking swine, dude. Oh my God.
For real?
Dude,
yeah.
I wonder who she told. Who did she tell Larry David was? Because I'm pretty sure Larry David is not in the community. And if you know of pretty sure Larry David, then you would know the joke that I'm making here.
For what reason?
That's what he's doing. That's
Right.
what the stream is, and that's how he's doxing.
Right. And he's scared for his mommy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it must be a family member, bro. It must be a family member. She told Becky in the background that it's got to be Ray, that this is Ray's dad. Bro, listen, because you guys don't believe this, I'm gonna do this one more time. We're just gonna put this at the start. This just goes to show you this is who exposed me tonight. This oh fuck, I gotta see if I got that. I should have had this better set up. Like I said, I'll do it this way. Hold on. Perfect. Okay. I just want everyone to be realized. And look at. Here's one of those people right here. Here's one of those people right here. Here's the guy right here. Okay. Here's one of the guys right here. Okay. Listen to this. Just listen to this.
Do y'all see that picture up there? TBS is still doxing. Becky, did I tell you who that man is that TBS is using right now?
No.
Should I?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know who it is, so send it to me on IG. I mean, there's people I don't want to hurt. I mean, I wouldn't hurt Ray or anybody like that.
I wouldn't hurt Ray. But do I really have to tell people? This is
Ray's dad. Bro.
Craig.
Did you
And
get it?
then
I'm looking now. For real?
Yeah.
For
real.
what reason?
That's what he's doing. That's
Right.
what the stream is, and that's how he's doxing.
Right.
this guy.
And he's scared for his mommy.
Uh-huh.
This
The
is Ray's
balls.
dad, dude. This is Ray's dad. This is okay, listen. Okay, listen. This has been embarrassing tonight. I went against what I always say in the famous words, and I'm just gonna put it out there here.
I mean, I know I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got though. I mean, I know I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got though.
Great. So if you look up under your tire, like near the frame, usually just like you'll find a spot where that jack will lift from. You'll find like a stable spot under the. If you look down under the tire, I can't see anything. Somewhere, usually right back behind the tire, there's like a lifting point right there where that jack will engage. You gotta get down low, right on the ground, and kind of look up, and you'll see like this little, that's the bottom of it, and the top is now roll it. That's the top. Now that spot right there, that like shape, you'll find a matching kind of cradle thing under the car, which is where you're going to engage from. It's usually pretty close to the tire. But, yeah, right. U-shaped spot spins and will lift it. There's a rod that runs from one side of the scissor jack to the other. How's everybody doing?
Tech keys and shit. My bad.
Yeah, you're good, man.
So how do I open it exactly? So
that rod, that little U-shaped spot spins and will lift it. There's a rod that runs from one side of the scissor jack to the other, and turning that end, the end that's closest to you, the very closest part to you, towards you, has a spot that will spin, which will cause that rod to move from one side to the other and lift that.
actually try to expand. So let me see.
This is where it gets good. This is where it gets good.
All right. So is it
now closest to you that when that spins, that spinning will cause it to go up. Now
Yeah, so
the tools that you have on the top of the car, there's like a hook. That hook hooks through there, and then you can kind of spin it and use it as a tool, as a leverage tool to keep that thing, to have leverage on that thing, because you're going to need leverage on that once you have it engaged. And that's what that little hook shaped, you see that little hook shaped guy there? Yeah, that's what you're going to put through those holes, and that's what's going to be the bar. Now take that hook and put it through the two, and you'll see what I'm saying.
Put through the two, you said?
The two holes? Yeah. A bee situation.
Yeah, it's like a hornet. It just keeps it.
What's
God dang it! You were twisting on the other side that you were twisting. Tool. So that's what we will call it, the jack. Now the other tool we need now is the lug nut, the lug and lug key tool. That and the key. You got it,
right,
buddy.
this, right?
Yes, sir. You got it.
Okay.
Now, you want to turn the keys to S. So ATR can come this.
That is.
I'm trying to think. It's like left. No, you got to turn it. Yeah, it's got to be counterclockwise to break the seal, right, guys? Yeah. For this, it's left is for a car. When you tighten, it's to the right, right? I'm thinking about the direction of the turning of the. You got to take a look at my lug nuts now.
Okay, so
yeah, you absolutely.
Right, so
you definitely want to set the brake. You definitely want to set the. That's a good point, Clown Force. You definitely want to have the parking brake set.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Yeah, get that set so that it's locked in.
I'll
Okay, so it's left to loose.
The best part is you got Clown Force, in chat, like fucking giving the play-by-play, right? His only accomplishment in life, fucking towing cars. Way to go, pal.
Parking brake.
So the challenge is going to be often a leverage situation when you're trying to break the lug nut when they're seated.
Got it.
What do you got?
All right.
I got it.
Got that down.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the
So
help.
I'm going to show how messy my car is. Seats being flown over.
Yep. So the lug nut and the key.
So we got this situation going. We got this
I'm getting down. Like I can look under the car from here. So that jack, you can freely spin it with your hand until it's about to engage with the spot, and then you can kind of like turn it and find the right spot. Okay, but with that tool right there, we want to go to the lug nuts, and that will sit over your lug nuts, and then you need to turn it back towards the back end of your car, to the left. That's right. Yep. There. And
right here?
Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah. Put it on. And then now try to. Yeah. Did you get it in there? Is it into? There should be like 5 of them usually.
To the left?
Yep.
Are you saying turn this though? Like, yeah, I'm turning this left, right?
Yes, but it should have a fair bit of.
I don't know if I hear you or anything.
Oh, you're not getting.
Am I doing this right? I don't know.
You are, but you got to get it
I turn this left.
Yep. Yes. And then you pull it back off because the ground. So now you pull it back, pull it back, and then re-engage up higher. Like when you change position, come back and do it again.
One thing is like when
you run into the ground. Yeah, it's not a ratchet, so you have to take the wrench off and
it hits the ground. So I think it does need to be lifted up.
So now you pull it.
I don't know.
You are, but you got to get it on.
I turn this left.
Yep. Yes. And then you pull it back off because the ground. So now you pull it back, pull it back, and then re-engage up higher. Like when you change position, come back and do it again.
One thing is like when
run into the ground. Yeah. It's not a ratchet, so you have to take the wrench off and
it hits the ground. So I think it does need to be lifted up.
No. No, you just move the ratchet. You can, because the ratchet doesn't. The wrench, it's not a ratchet, so it has to. You just have to change the position. Pull it off of the lug nut.
Oh.
Do y'all see that picture up there? TBS is still doxing. Becky, did I tell you who that man is that TBS is using right now?
No.
Should I?
I don't know. I mean, I have to know who it is. Send it to me on IG. I mean, there's people I don't want to hurt. I mean, I wouldn't hurt Ray or anybody like that.
I wouldn't hurt Ray. But do I really have to tell people? This is how he's doxing me.
But I'm gonna do mine more than I get got to.
Well, everyone, this is been another one of TBS's installments. It's been a pleasure as always. Can't wait to hear about how many children I dox. It's gonna be great. Catch you around. Maybe soon, maybe not. Take care of yourself. And fuck PHI's Chomo-san.
These 3 words mean you're getting busy. Whoop, there it is, Hitman. Whoop, there it is. 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 Upside down and inside out. I'm about to show all you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for it to get on the mic and make this party hot. I'm taking it back to the old school, cause I'm an old fool who's so cool. If you wanna get down, I'ma show you the way. There it is, let me hear you say. Whoop, there it is. Come on, y'all. Whoop, there it is. A little louder. Whoop, there it is. Come on, y'all. Whoop, there it is. Louder. Whoop, there it is. Come on, y'all. Whoop, there it is. A little louder. Whoop, there it is. Come on, y'all. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, shaka laka shaka laka shaka laka shaka. 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 Point blank, gin and juice I drink and bent as I puff on dank. Rock the mic, I crave skin rip. Find a honey dip to dip it in. Slam dunk it, stick it, flip it and ride that B-double-O-T-Y, oh my. Ooh, that's it, come on, whoop, there it is, I'm done. Whoop, there it is. Come on, whoop, there it is. Louder, whoop, there it is. Give it to me, whoop, there it is. Come on, whoop, there it is. Get louder, whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Come on, whoop, there it is. Yeah. Some say I'm crazy cause I'm pushing up daisies. The underground sound that you have found amazing, outstanding, demanding, commanding you people dancing. That's a breath taker. I produce aka The Undertaker. You wanna come down to the underground old school? Here's a shovel. Can you dig it, fool? Can you dig it? We can dig it. Can y'all dig it? We can dig it. Can you dig it? We can dig it. Can y'all dig it? We can dig it. Can you dig it? We can dig it. Can y'all dig it? We can dig it. Can you dig it? We can dig it. Can y'all dig it? WHOOMP as I flow to the fly from the school of bold. Hardcore, keep the folklore right. 3 to the 2 and 1 mic check. Mass skill flow ill on the mess of steel. That's the grill of the microphone I just killed. Party people, it's your party tag team is through. Whoop, there it is. I thought you knew. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold on. For those who stick in chat, they get a little bit of little extra bit of PBS sauce. I just want to make one comment really quick that Frogger, no one gives a fuck that you're like a 30-year-old juggalo, okay? No one's worried about the gathering, Fago, or any of that bullshit. But in the name of family, this one goes out to you. Whoop, whoop, one time.
We got a theory. You see, Mike, we got a theory about magic and miracles. That's right. If magic is all we've ever known, then it's easy easy to miss what really goes on, but I've seen
Hatches
miracles in
some
every
chat.
way, and I see miracles every day. Ocean spanning beyond my sight, and a million stars way above them at night. You don't have to be high to look in the sky and know that's a miracle open wide. Look at the mountains, trees, the 7 seas, and everything chilling underwater. Please, hot lava, snow, rain and fog, long-necked giraffes and pet cats and dogs. And I've seen 85,000 people all in one room together as equal. Pure magic is the birth of my kids. I seen shit that'll shock your eyelids. The sun and the moon and even Mars, the Milky Way of fucking shooting stars, UFOs, a river flows, plant a little seed and nature grows. Niagara Falls and the pyramids, everything you believed in as kids. Fucking rainbows, after it rains there's enough miracles here to blow your brains. I fed a fish to a pelican at Frisco Bay. It tried to eat my cell phone, he ran away. And music is magic, pure and clean. You can feel it and hear it, but it can't be seen. It can't be seen. Music is all magic. You can't even hold it.
Yo, god damn, Frogger, that shit sucks, dude. Bro, damn, that is terrible. That is trash. The fact that you identify with that and think that people are jealous of that, the fuck, dude? The fuck is wrong with you? God damn. I can't leave it on that. How am I supposed to leave it on that? This motherfucker's asking about pyramids and magnets. Like, these are your people. You got Ryan, who thinks that a tire can't be changed unless you bore a hole into the earth, okay? You have Sabby, who thinks that Larry David is Ray's dad. You have Nunya, who thinks she calls up the Westminster fucking police and they're listening to her live stream, okay? And then you got fucking Becky over there that talks to her fucking dogs about showing her toilet to a bunch of people on the internet. And you think I'm the fucking weirdo? You think I'm the nut job? Show the proof. Show the proof. Later, people.
Big L, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Wanna mess with this? One of the best yet. We've got it. You can feel the realness in this business of rap. Go ahead.
Fresh out the gate again, time to raise the stakes again. Fat my plate again. Y'all cats know we always play to win. GNG to the stars, son. Haters took the shit too far, son. So that's all for you. I'm wiping out your whole team. Ow, splatter your dreams with lyrics to shatter your schemes. The badder you seem, the more lies you tell. The more lies you shout. Now by surprise you fell into my death trap, right into my clutches. Stupid, you know the God must bless every single mic he touches. I've suffered just so I can return harder. Wanna be the shit starter? Fuck around, make you a martyr. I'll make you famous. Turn around and make you nameless. Cause you never understood how vital to me this rap game is. Save it and hold that, you catch a hot one. Rhymes to chase a fake nigga down soon as I spot one.
Clip. Do you wanna mess with this? Gangstar, one of the best yet. I'm nice like that. It's all good in this business of rap. Full clip. Do you wanna mess with this? Gangstar, one of the best yet. I'm nice like that. It's all good.
So I suggest you take a rest. So if you stand in my way, I'ma have to spray. Learn that if you come against me, son, you're gonna have to pray. Since back in the day I held the weight and kept my head up. They wanna see the guard catch a L, it's all a setup. I give no man a thing power over me. Why these niggas so jealous and looking sour over me? I'm bolder, G. I'm like impossible to stop. I'm like that nigga in the ring with you, impossible to drop. I'm like 2 magazines fully loaded to your 1. Plus I ain't gonna quit spitting till you're done. Plus, more than ever, I got my whole shit together. More than a decade of hits that'll live forever. Catch a rep of my name, you're bound to fry. Know how many niggas that I know that's down to die. We never fail, and we ain't never been frail. You niggas talk crime, but you scared of jail.
Full clip.